Are you feeling juicy?
Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today, for the second time, I'm here to walk you through a bit of Bitcoin. We're going to do a little bit of a Bitcoin update, nothing too crazy, just because obviously we covered it pretty heavily this morning. So I'm just going to touch on it very briefly, and I'm basically here to do an altcoin request show, guys. So it's basically your time to get some live TA from myself, and all you need to do there is basically just spam the chat with altcoin requests, and I'll be starting to pick them. And yeah, because I was basically in line to start recording all of my altcoin videos for the day, and I thought, you know what, why don't I just record them while I'm live to you guys as well, and then you get constant content, you get live content, you're happy, I'm happy, it's all good. But yeah, smash the likes, smash the subs, you know the score, guys. 5 likes already. I don't know if we should do like targets and stuff, because it's going to be quite a relaxed, chill back stream. But should we judge it? I don't know. If you guys want to set a like target, you can. I don't mind. In terms of subscribers, guys, bit of an update for us in the community together. We got through to 1,800. We smashed it. Amazing stuff there, guys. I really, really do appreciate that. Really, really good stuff. Let's start off the stream here with a bit of Bitcoin. Nothing too crazy, just a bit of Bitcoin, because we are waiting for a lovely long position here, guys. As you can see, we've got a falling wedge pattern. We're waiting for this breakout scenario here. We're waiting for a lovely, cheeky, juicy, mega giga measure move coming through. We're going to be looking at a nice, juicy gain here. We're looking at probably a fresh ripe mango coming through at around 5.76% there. So that's just a little update on the Bitcoin position I'm looking for in terms of a nice little swing trade there. It's gonna be looking pretty good. And we've obviously got this Garn fan pattern coming through there, falling wedge breaking to the upside. You know the score. Garn fan pattern is we're gonna be taking profit at this halfway point. Pretty good. Also another take profit around 63,500, and probably another take profit. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be entering before we clear this wick. That might. It's going to be a bit risky, right? Depending. It all depends on the price action on the shorter term time frames, right? We'll just have to see how we go. But I'm definitely going to get some sort of entry around this zone. If I do get in before this 62,391, then I'm going to be using this as a definite take profit point, because we can see the heavy, big, mega falling resistance, Viva la resistance from this zone here. Not good, not hot. So yeah, if we do hit the zone, we're in terms of a live long, we're going to be looking at take profit zone there, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin on the short term. The midterm. In terms of the long term, nothing's really changed this morning. We've seen a bit of price action to the upside. Nothing too crazy, but we have actually come down from that 62,100. 60,115 again. We've tested the 10 simple. Nothing too crazy, as I said. We could be looking at a bit of downside if we do. We've got 59,100 on the cards there. Volume weighted ATR and 21 moving average as well. Ideally, we don't want that. We want to clear the 10 simple. We want to progress to the top side of this bull market barrier coming through there, and we want to see it switch blue. If it switched blue, hello, money time, bull market territorial. bull market territory, guys. So hopefully we can actually see that progress. And then new all-time highs getting smashed through there. That's the ideal sort of scenario. Interesting stuff there. Now, that's pretty much Bitcoin done, because I'm not here to do a whole mad Bitcoin update, guys. Gucci toilets for all, says Kevin. Funny stuff, man. Love that. We were talking about my toilet in the community chat. Right. Anyway, enough about toilets. So yeah, let's do some altcoin requests, guys. I'm going to be starting off with my altcoins of the day, guys. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today. I'm going to go into a bit more detail because I did touch on them pretty briefly this morning, but my recording software and stuff wasn't working. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to work now. So yeah, let me get rid of the background music for now. Unfortunately, no more chilled music. And then we're going to be starting off with my altcoins of the day. So let me just start off with this coming through. The first altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you today is going to be THETA token. This is really interesting and really good points to be coming across here because there's some potential really nice trade positions coming through, guys. We're going to be starting through on the daily. As you can see, pretty big broadening wedge coming through from the all-time high there. As you can see, multiple levels of resistance along this zone in terms of this trend line. Pretty strong stuff, right? Really quite strong stuff. This is the September, the start of September when everything sort of crashed, right? So yeah, definite resistance point to be looking out for the future. In terms of that trend line cascading down to where we're thinking about maybe getting a little breakout from this parallel channel here, we're probably looking at around some resistance coming through at $7.88 there, $7.82 there. Definite a point to be looking out for the future there, guys. For the future. And if we can get a breakout from that zone, that's when a humongous mega position is going to come into fruition at a very, very big swing, guys. In order for this to happen, obviously we need Bitcoin to continuously trend up. We need this stale altcoin sort of time to really go pretty much. But in terms of a non-greedy measure move here, a more reliable measure move for this position, it's not going to be overnight, guys. It's the daily chart, so it's going to be a pretty big breakout. It's going to be if you're going to be entering any sort of position here. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Nothing I say is financial advice. You know the score. If you're going to be entering any sort of position here, you're going to be looking at some pretty huge percentages, right? When I say huge percentages, I mean literally 70, near enough 80% there in terms of a gain. And as I said, it's not going to be overnight, guys. It's going to be a very long position. You could be in this for a couple of weeks or so, right? It's because you can see how these trends aren't really that steep at the moment. They could just be a bit flaccid. And if we do actually get a breakout from this zone, we could actually see just pretty sideways momentum for a bit, just slowly grinding our way up. Could be in the trade until January, something along the lines of that. So yeah, it's a very, very long, big swing position. Moving on to the shorter term time frames for you more scalpers coming through there. So as you can see here, guys, pretty crucial thing. As you can see here, we got a very nice parallel channel. As you can see from the dump yesterday, the crazy crash to the downside manipulation station. This is the support that we were actually in, right? We found a lot of support along this zone. Very, very crucial that we actually held this, guys. We held it, but we didn't hold it. We actually dumped below it, but you see the buyback in that 4-hour period was very, very strong indeed, and that basically shows that there's a lot of confidence there for THETA in terms of a buying back opportunity, right? Very, very good stuff indeed. And we did actually get the candle body close back inside this parallel channel that we're currently working with, right? Now, it is a parallel channel because we got the support to the lower side. It's we got the Viva La resistance to the top side. Another one there that I missed. Viva La resistance to the top side there. So this is definitely going to be a resistance point to be looking out for the future here with THETA here. Did I say tether? With THETA here, and that's going to be depending on the next 2.5 hours to 2 hours and 47 minutes there. It'll be interesting to see how we actually play out from this, whether we come up and find that resistance. But that price is going to be around $7.36 there. Now, this is really quite crucial stuff here, guys, because if we can get a nice breakout from this parallel channel, this rising parallel channel here, we could be looking at a nice long position, right? The long position which we could be looking for is going to be going on the most recent uptrend like this, and we are going to basically be moving this measure move to the top side here, guys. And this is going to be where we're going to be entering a sort of position here, clearing a very, very crucial resistance point, as we did see yesterday when we were testing that, right? Very, very nice horizontal at $7.36. If we can get above that, hello, nice juicy mango longs coming through there. Nice long position. We could be looking at a nice massive 18.5% in terms of a nice long swing there. Obviously, guys, staggering take profits all the way up. We need to basically be doing that. Otherwise, we could have a reversal, right? And if we have a reversal, say this volume weighted ATR band causes us some resistance like it usually does, and we don't actually have a take profit there. When I say take profit, guys, I mean like 20% or 25% of your position. And then you basically take your stop loss, you move your stop loss to your entry, you hit your first take profit. You hit your first take profit, you move your stop loss to your entry, and then if you see a reversal coming through there, you're going to get stopped out at entry, but you've already taken lovely profit there. So it's a dead stop out really, because you're not losing any money, but you've already hit one take profit, so it's already a successful position, and then you basically stagger your take profits after that. And hey, if you run up continuously, amazing stuff there. But if you get any sort of reversal there, you're always planned. And it's always never going to be a negative position. Moving on to the shorter term time frame there for Theta, we're going to jump to the hourly here. Not that much going on. I would say it's actually quite a steep uptrend, but in terms of a horizontal that we do need to find support on here, it's going to be that $6.95 there. Definitely a point to be looking out for there. We'll just see how this 1 hour candle closes, because at the moment it does seem that we've found a bit of a high here. If we have, this is going to be acting as a lower high, guys. If this is a lower high from this high point here that we've already tested twice, we could see a bit more price action to the downside, right? And when I say price action to the downside, I mean we lose this $6.95 in terms of a horizontal level of support, and then we come down and we start testing these major moving averages as support there, and hopefully we can get a couple of bounces. But if we do, and we don't actually break this high again, it's going to be another lower high, guys, which is, yes, you guessed it, bearish. So we'll just have to see how that does plan out for the rest of the day there. But yeah, that's going to be your Theta token update for my first altcoin of the day. And let me jump to the chat quickly, see what's going on. Yeah, because the chat obviously it just disappears when I start recording. I don't know why. Can I just clear something up? I don't have a Gucci toilet, right? We've got Hero Optimist in the chat there. We've got Roger. We've got Kevin. Gucci toilet 420 Ethereum. 4.2 Ethereum. Roger, nice to see you on the stream there, Roger. Flaccid, a word that is very commonly used in bed. Pretty good, man. We got Hey You, nice member coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there. We got NX as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, NX. Massive shout out to you. I think it's longest standing member at 2 months. As you can see, your little icon has changed, and it does change every time. I think it's every time you go up a month. Yeah, which is quite cool. So yeah, let me carry on with my altcoin requests. I've got 2 more altcoins of the day to get through. I've got Phil, F-I-L. We're going to go through that, and then we're going to go through a bit of NEM, which is XEM, I do believe. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. And then after that, it's your time to shine. It's your time to put your altcoin requests in the chat, and I will basically start smashing out requests for you. Not a problem. But yeah, let me just carry on with my altcoins of the day, and then we'll get through to your requests, guys. And for you guys that just joined, we hit 1,800 subscribers. Amazing stuff. They really killed it. Hello. We just gained another one as well. Amazing stuff there. Very, very progressive with this channel at the moment. Very, very happy with it, guys. But yeah, let's do some more altcoin. Let's do some more altcoins coming through there. God, my throat is aching. Probably because I've streamed twice today, right? Just gonna draw that trend line coming through there. Pretty crucial stuff. Now, let's get ready to party. The second altcoin that I have chosen to showcase to you today is FIL. Phil Mitchell coming through here. As you can see, guys, massive trend line from the all-time high coming through. You can see the heavy levels of resistance that we have gained from this multiple times. September crash coming through there. Pretty strong stuff indeed. But with that being said, after actually hitting a really nice big low in July there, you can see the level of support that we have actually gained along this zone. So it's actually very, very crucial, just because now we've got this high here, we've got this low here, we've got higher low, we've got higher low, we've got high here, and then we've got lower high and lower high. And that basically means we're making a symmetrical triangle, guys. Yes, it is at the end of a downtrend, right? Symmetrical triangle at the end of a downtrend basically means a bearish pennant chart pattern, guys. It does mean continuation to the downside, but I think with the state of crypto at the moment, I would be more looking for a breakout to the upside, right? So hopefully we can see a breakout to the upside, but we will weigh up the opportunities for a breakout to the downside as well, because we like to be prepared for all sorts of scenarios, right? So now zooming in, as you can see, well, not zooming in as of yet, but you can see this trend line to the top side as well from the all-time high. Basically, that's making a bigger symmetrical triangle there as well, guys, which is at the top of an uptrend. And that basically means Yes, a bullish pennant chart pattern as well. So yeah, let's do a measure move for that to start off with. It's going to be very, very greedy, guys. It's going to be a very, very greedy measure move. I don't think this is going to plan out like it is. Well, not for a hell of a long time anyway, unless we enter some really big bull cycle coming through there. But yeah, price targets for that is going to be around $165. Really, really crazy. Very, very ambitious. In terms of percentages, it's just ridiculous. And also, it is speculatively speaking, guys, of where we're going to break this to the top side, if we break this to the top side. And also, we do have multiple reversal points, as you can see from a horizontal here at $114.61 there. So yeah, multiple reversal points. But I think we'll get to that when we're on the top side of this symmetrical triangle, right? But for now, let's talk about this this symmetrical triangle coming down from this trend line that you can see here on the smaller scale. As you can see here, guys, multiple levels of resistance from this downward sloping resistance line. We're just kind of grinding our way down below it. We can't get the bullish momentum. We can't find enough to get above it, right? We can't find enough to get above it. But with that being said, we've tested it multiple times now, guys. I'm talking multiple 6, 7, 8 times in different candles on different days here. So what does that mean? If we're testing something so many times, we're probably likely to break it soon. So there's definitely a breakout scenario to be looking out for here. And get rid of that indicator for a second. Definitely a breakout scenario to be looking out for. I don't think it's going to be like absolutely huge, but in terms of a nice non-greedy measure move, guys, because we're not about greed here. Greed does not make you money here. We're going to be looking at something along the lines of this in terms of a measure move. I know it doesn't look big, but we are on the daily, guys. So this percentage is probably going to surprise you a little bit coming through there. In terms of a swing trade here, it's still going to be a 10.8% there, and that's a spot trade, guys. If you're leveraging this at 10x, hello, 100%, amazing stuff. Really, really big gains coming through. So very interesting to see that. So it's definitely a breakout point to be looking out for the future. And that's why it's chosen my altcoin of the day today, guys. Interesting stuff. What I would say, zooming in a bit from there, let's go down to the smaller term time frame here and see what we can get coming through there, because it is the same sort of scenario, but we do have a volume weighted ATR band in terms of support coming through there. But yeah, let's talk about the potential for us breaking to the downside, right? Because we're getting very close to the end of this symmetrical triangle. If we are going to break to the downside, there's going to be a short position, guys. I know shorting in this market isn't the most favorable thing in the world, but hey, if there's money to be made, we're going to be there to make it, because you know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, let's have a little look at this. Percentage to the downside, we're looking at around a 15, 16% gain there off this measure move, and that is going to be setting a lower low of this trend. So yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy stuff if we do break to the downside. But what I would say, there's plenty of chances for reversals on the way down here. As you can see, multiple horizontal levels coming through. As you can see, we do have a pretty dominant one here. As you can see, massive reversal point there. And vice versa from this wick too. And then also, if we lose this horizontal, that's where we're going to be entering our short position. Horizontal to horizontal, taking profit coming through at this volume weighted ATR band yet again there. So yeah, not too bad. Looking pretty progressive, I would say, for the future for Phil there. Good old Phil. And then let's jump down to the smaller term time frame, see if we can get a better idea of what we think is happening here. Because just looking off the bat here, guys, we could be seeing some sort of like cup and handle scenario here. As you can see, if we do something along the lines of that, it is going to be like a pretty mini cup and handle, right? It's a pretty mini cup and handle on the 1 hour. And if that is going to happen, that could basically signify our breakout that we're looking for, right? That could signify the breakout that we're looking for on the bigger term timeframes. And then, as I was saying, we could talk about that 10% gain that we were referencing a minute ago in terms of that measure move. We were looking at something along the lines of this. Pretty insane stuff, I would say, coming through. If we can get into this long position, it's going to be pretty goddamn profitable. But yeah, that is going to be your altcoin of the day update from Phil. Good old Phil. Amazing stuff there. Lethal Mind says, back-to-back streams. Yes, sir. I thought I'd basically, because I'm just recording all my altcoin videos now, I thought, you know what, I might as well just record them live, and you guys basically get to watch me do it as well live. So yeah, it's a win-win for both of us. Good stuff indeed. And Mr. Lethal Mind, sir, we hit 1,800 subscribers. We hit 1,800. Amazing stuff there. Really cool. Very, very cool. Let me just start smashing through some requests, guys. I need to do my altcoin request of the day. My altcoin request of the day. My my third altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you, and then we're going to get to your altcoin requests coming through there, guys, because that's why you're here for some live TA. We got another Garn fan coming through. I'm favoring these at the moment. They're actually quite nice to use, I would say. They are quite nice to use, guys. And if you haven't used them before, just basically draw it from the near enough all-time high on a lot of the charts. It does work pretty well. And then just try and line up as many touch points as you can. It does really actually work in terms of a level of supports. And it's basically just more trend lines together, right? Mr. Miles says, where is my red carpet and fanfare? Mr. Miles is entering the building. But yeah, anyway, let's crack on. Made my lip really vibrate then. Yeah. Right. Let's go. How do I do this again? The third altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you is a bit of NEM XME coming through there. Coming from the all-time high, we do have a very big, very large Gantt fan pattern, guys. As you can see, these are acting as pretty strong trend lines coming through. You can see the multiple levels of resistance that we are seeing from this zone here. Multiple levels of resistance. We did actually smash through this resistance and find a level of support from before there. So it's definitely going to be acting as a low point for us in the future there. But yeah, as you can see there, this is a very good tool to be using. You can see the support that is being formed here multiple times. You can see the support that's formed here. You can see the support that's formed here. It's very, very good tool to use, and that's why we are using it here. In terms of a price prediction of where it is now, it's actually very interesting to say because we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern coming through here from this previous high, as you can see here, from this uptrend, from that previous low that we did see on the 23rd of June. The 23rd of June there, you can see that obviously the uptrend came through, higher highs being set continuously, higher lows being set continuously, and then we saw us get a high point here, but then obviously the huge crash coming down. The most correlative point that I did find here was this level of support that we are seeing. Ooh, that's a bad line. This level of resistance that we are seeing here, continuously finding that, guys. And obviously with trend lines, we want to find as many touch points as possible there. So we're just going to account this as a bit of spillage. And you can see we just dumped to the downside after that. Start of September, I do believe. Yes, it is. And obviously, guys, this is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, so we are looking for price targets here to the upside and to the downside. It's at the end of a downtrend, so it is a bearish pennant chart pattern, but we need to weigh up the chances of breaking to the upside, right? Because this does look, I hate to say it, pretty correlative right now. I don't hate to say it. I'm pretty happy about it, right? If we're going to get in a breakout scenario, guys, this looks very, very nice for a very big swing trade there. 29.87% there. Very good indeed if we can get that. We're just going to be waiting for that breakout scenario to basically come into fruition. Now, I would probably be waiting to clear this high. As you can see here, we do have a quite large point of resistance continuously along this zone, right? And that's going to be a horizontal at 17 cents and 98 there. Definitely a point to be looking out for. If we can get a nice clearance on that, then I would be looking to long from that zone. First take profit is going to be this 19.25. Second take profit is probably going to be bang on this 200 EMA, because you can see this the resistance from this zone as well. So yeah, third take profit going to be up there. And then, sorry, was that second take profit? Yeah, second take profit is going to be up there. And then third take profit is probably going to be around this zone. And that's near enough going to be putting us towards the end of our measure move completion there at around 29.87% there. Pretty crazy stuff, guys. And we know the score here. We're going to be staggering our take profits all the way up. We hit our first take profit. We move our stop loss to our entry point. And then if we see any sort of reversal coming through, yes, we get stopped out, but it's a positive stop out at the end of the day. This is a very great trading strategy to stop you, to minimize your losses completely, right? It's called gridding your take profits, guys. So yeah, if you want to do some research on that, that's how you do that. But yeah, that's the move to the upside here for the daily. To the lower side here, what we are looking for here is potential for a breakout to the lower side. As you can see, support is being formed multiple times there. But if we do lose that level of support, my PC is just making a horrible noise. If we do lose that level of support, then we could be looking at a potential breakout to the lower side, and that is going to be around 18.95% gain there, guys. And it's going to be interesting to see if that short position is going to come to fruition. But in terms of take profit points coming through, as I said before, guys, we stagger them like so. That's going to be definitely a take profit point, because you can see the reversal coming through there. And if we actually lose that, you can see the momentum to the downside from there is pretty strong indeed. But yeah, first things first, I would be looking at losing this major trend line that we've got coming through here. Jumping down to the smaller term time frame quickly, see if we can get any sort of gauge for you scalpers out there coming through. We've actually got a very nice uptrend, I would say. Pretty good stuff indeed. In terms of trend lines right now, we could be banging in one just straight like that. You can see pretty obvious stuff, guys. Massive levels of resistance coming through from that. And I would say another one from around this sort of low point here, maybe looking at something along the lines of this. And then, guys, you know what this is. It's a rising wedge pattern. And this basically means we're probably due a bit of a correction to the downside, because rising wedges, they tend to usually break to the downside, guys. So if we are going to be looking at any sort of measure move to the downside, we've got on the most recent downtrend coming through there, trend line to trend line, in terms of a nice little short scalp position here. It's going to be something along the lines of this, but please be careful. You've got major moving averages here on the hourly, so that could actually be very crucial levels of support that you need to take into consideration there. And definitely be using as take profit points there. But yeah, that's going to be your NEM update there. In terms of a larger price prediction coming through just ever so quickly, guys, if we do break this symmetrical triangle to the top side, we could be looking at a 22 cent NEM there. And obviously, if we do get to that point and find support on this this halfway point on the Garn fan chart pattern, if we bang it up from there, we could be looking at 28% there in terms of 28%. No, sorry, a 28 cent NEM. Sounds so strange saying that. It's 28 cent NEM there in terms of a price prediction for the future. But yeah, that's going to be your update for NEM. Now that is all my altcoins of the day done. Let me get to some altcoin requests now, guys, because that's going to be pretty good. Lethamite says 24 people in the chat. We need more likes. To be fair, on 20 likes, it's actually pretty good stuff. To appreciate the likes coming through. And yeah, we did hit 1,800 subscribers. Pretty insane stuff, I must say. Crazy stuff indeed, guys. To appreciate all the support continuously. Hopefully we could be looking at 2K subs by the end of November or something along the lines of that. That'd be crazy. Slothbag says, Chester tells the ladies to take profit on his rising wedge. Oh god, that's funny, man. Some stuff I would respond to that, but sometimes I probably shouldn't say, right? Oh, that's pretty good, I must say. Right, it's your time to shine. We got a request coming through straight away from Neil Esh. I want to say thank you for being a mod, bro. To appreciate it. Let me jump to one. A bit of I think it's Harmony 1. Let me jump to 1 for you there, sir. And we will get that done. But I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It's 2:30. Oh, it's stock market open. Crazy. Maybe we'll see some crazy price action for Bitcoin. Should we jump to Bitcoin quickly? Oh, that's the wrong tool. Just daydream for a minute there, guys. Yeah, as I said, guys, we're still looking for a breakout scenario coming through for Bitcoin. Ideally, if we do get that, it's going to be pretty good. I wouldn't be entering. Yeah, this is the point where I wouldn't be entering till. I would be entering from probably after this 61,650 zone, and then basically riding that beautiful wave all the way up. Siddhanth says, "Are you two brothers streaming?" Is my brother streaming as well? That's hilarious if he is. Just to check on my positions on the other tab there. Not too bad. Not doing too bad, I must say. I feel like it's interesting. Interesting stuff coming through there. I think we hit a take profit for Ethereum. Pretty good. And also take profit for waves. I'm just referencing a premium scout package, guys. Yeah, smash your altcoin request in the chat, and we'll see how we go. I'll basically get through to them, but I'm just checking on my live positions here on the other screen, just because I haven't checked on them in a while. But yeah, it seems to be all be going good. Let me do some altcoin requests coming through now, guys, because BTC doesn't really seem to be reacting to the stock market open, which is fine. I don't think Hemi is streaming. Okay. Dave S says, one more sub added. Did we see it go up? Thank you very much, Dave. Do appreciate it, man. And I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday. So hopefully I do catch you on the stream again. Yeah, every single day, Monday to Friday. And I do Bitcoin updates. I do altcoin requests. I do everything, right? I do 3 altcoins of the day to showcase to you as well. Let me get rid of this all this old dirty TA in there, and we can get something fresh going, because this is quite progressive. Pretty good stuff. Are we all-time high in it? Yeah, I do believe so. Pretty good stuff for Harmony there. Pretty good stuff. Right. This is going to be interesting to see. Let me get this going, guys. This is going to be an update here for Harmony 1. As you can see here, guys, we've got a pretty... It's a bit of a big bowl, right? It's a bit of a big bowl from the previous all-time high. We've actually just been setting lower highs, which it is bad in this downtrend coming through on May. Obviously, not too bad, because we have actually seen a very nice continuation of an uptrend after that. I would say it's pretty steep. In terms of percentages, what we have seen from this low on the 24th of June all the way to now, we're up around 516%, which is quite a lot, guys, setting new all-time highs at around 37 cents there, all the way down from around, all the way up from around 5 cents there. So it's pretty crazy. And that basically brings me on to the RSI, just because we're pretty overextended on the RSI, near enough getting to that point there. So I would expect a bit of a correctionary phase. And when I say correctionary phase, guys, I don't mean like a humongous sell-off. I mean either a consolidation phase or a bit of a retracement here. The retracement could be down to the 55 EMA, the price action channel, or even the volume weighted ATR band that we got coming through here. But yeah, in terms of a price prediction right now for Harmony One, if we are going to be looking at this as a big bowl, we could be looking at a big cup and handle scenario coming through if we do have some sort of correctionary phase coming through. If that is going to play out, guys, we know that's a bullish chart pattern. We're going to see continuation to the upside there. So that's going to be something to be looking out for the future if we are going to see this basically play out there. Now, in terms of trend lines, what we are going to be seeing here, guys, we could be looking at a potential breakout scenario coming through there, just because we've got, I would say, this lower. So I haven't done TA on this, so I have to do it live coming through here. So yeah, as you can see, guys, we're just going to go on the previous all-time highs in terms of trend lines there. We're going to go on that point, definitely point of resistance that we are finding there. Another point coming through there, what I would say is we have cleared that very nice indeed. I would say we've got another very crucial point as well coming through there. As you can see, this is the main trend line that I'm looking for here. As you can see, guys, we've got a parallel channel to the upside. So let's get rid of all that other stuff for now. Get rid of all the other stuff for now. I'll leave that other one in there, actually, because, yeah, we've got a parallel chance to the upside here on the daily. Pretty good stuff, guys. If we can see another breakout scenario coming through there, we're going to be breaking out from the previous all-time high trend line to the current all-time high coming through there. If we can see this play out, guys, then we could be looking at a very nice long position to the upside. But what did I just say? If we do see some sort of reversal, some sort of correctionary phase coming through there for the RSI, as we did see, and also just for the price action in general there, it's going to be interesting because we know we've got levels of support. We know we've got this massive level of support in terms of this upward sloping support line. It's held us up for this whole uptrend, right? Really, really strong stuff. We know we've only tested this literally 3 times. So if we do actually come down, we know we've got a congruent bounce point here at around 22 cents there. And to be honest, with this uptrend, the trend is your friend. You ride that bad boy until the end. It's going to be a very nice accumulation phase for Harmony One there, considering it has pumped considerably. What did we say, like 500% in the space of in the space of a few months, right? Pretty crazy stuff there. But let's go on the basis that we break to the upside, right? If we break to the upside, we could be looking at a nice potential long position. As I would say, we're going on the most recent uptrend coming through there, guys. Nothing too crazy, right? It could just be a little bit of a grind up. It looks very unattractive, as I would say, in terms of simplicity for this trade there. But still, we could be looking at something. Obviously, guys, speculatively speaking, depending on where we're going to break here, if we are going to be breaking to the upside, it's still going to be around a 50-60% gain there. Really quite good. Really insane stuff. So that's definitely something to be looking out for there. And hey, as I said, the trend is your friend. You ride that till the end. Amazing stuff. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frame here. We'll do a bit of the midterm coming through, because you can see, yeah, we've tested this top zone twice now as a clean horizontal, as all-time high, as we were just discussing there, is going to be sat at around this 38. So did we say all-time high? 38 cents there. I think it was all-time high. Yeah, it was all-time high. Yeah. So around 38 cents there. So to be honest, it's not too bad. But what I would say is, you can see the momentum to the downside from this zone. Very strong stuff coming through there. If we are going to actually have a bounce point in terms of a price bounce point now, I would expect us to bounce here at this 31 cents. That if we don't bounce there, guys, as I said, we're probably going to be starting some sort of downtrend after this point here, because if that is going to happen, if we are going to be losing this zone, we're going to be invalidating this very crucial higher low chart pattern here. Very bearish, very bullish here in terms of this uptrend. Higher low being set, still healthy, but if we can't get over this zone, if we actually come down and invalidate this higher low here, then obviously it's going to be a bit more bearish, guys, and we could be looking at a more long-winded downtrend coming through here. And as I said, on the bigger term time frames, that's not the end of the world. That's still absolutely fine for the uptrend on the macro scale. Now, if we do actually see a bounce point coming through here for this on this horizontal, on this higher low that we have set here, we could actually see another stab to the upside, another tryout at these all-time highs there. So that's going to be very progressive to see. And if that is going to get broken there, guys, as I was just saying on the bigger term time frames, we could be looking at a big, juicy mega giga juicy long coming through there. But yeah, in the meantime, we've just got this range that we are playing in, guys. It's just gonna be interesting to see where we're going to break here, whether we're going to break to the upside or whether we're going to break to the downside. So yeah, that's what I would say on the midterm coming through there. But to be honest, I would say also you're pretty central C as well on the RSI. So yeah, not too bad as well. Pretty good stuff. As well. So yeah, just have to basically watch where that goes, guys. Yeah, you know the price action, you know the all-time highs here, you know the low points that we could be looking for there as well. So yeah, it's pretty much Harmony 1 covered. We'll jump down to the shorter term time frame, the hourly, but it's really kind of the same scenario, just this pretty long downtrend coming through there. It's just how low are you actually going to go here, and you got the 200 EMA as well there holding you up in terms of a level of support. Definite congruent bounce point at this 31 cents there, so maybe even a long position coming through from here, because you can see that the momentum to the upside from this zone, the level of support that you have found here, very 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 strong indeed. So yeah, hopefully that is going to hold here. But yeah, that is going to be your Harmony 1 update. Looking to the chat now, guys. Let me have a little look, because I want to do some more requests for you guys. Let me have a little sip of the water. Oh, that is good. I think I'm definitely going to run out of water. Not good. Really not good for the throat. But 29 likes as well, guys. Amazing stuff. Really, really cool. Do appreciate all the likes coming through there. Subscriber target, guys, we don't have one set today, just because obviously we hit 1,800 subscribers today. Pretty crazy, so I do appreciate all the subs coming through there. BTC, what are you doing? You're having a bit of a pump, not looking too bad. As I said, guys, we all know we're looking for well, obviously I'm looking for a long. You guys are doing your own thing, because I'm not a financial advisor. Any positions that I do say on this stream, it's not financial advice. What I would say, though, the position I am looking for now is a very nice long position for BTC. I am long on a few other exchanges, but on my main exchange, I am looking for a nice BTC long coming through here. Going to be looking for around a 5.76% there. Pretty good stuff. But yeah, hopefully we can break that level of support and take a nice run up from there. Ideal. Now let's get to, I think I need to, I'm speaking quite loud. That's probably why I'm straining my voice. Water, yes. Fresh from the streams of Mount Smirnoff. Grey Goose, sir. Grey Goose. Or Belvedere. Probably sounds really like British in an accent, right? Let me have a look at Engine Coin for Lewis. I think that's how you say it, or Louis. Engine Coin. Well, that's gone pretty parabolic, hasn't it? Guess you zoom out a bit. I want to start on the daily for you guys here. And get some fresh TA, because, yeah, hello, cup and handle yet again. It's very dominant across all the charts, I would say. Very big breakout, actually. You're in the mix of a very big breakout, just looking at it. But yes, let's go. This is going to be your update here on Engine Coin. I hope I'm saying that right. It's ENJ coming through there. We're going to be starting off here on the daily, guys. As you can see there, all-time high coming through there. We're actually taking a pretty big breakout scenario at this point in time, guys, because you can see we've got, what do we have here? We do have, that's my air freshener, amazing. We've got a very nice symmetrical triangle chart pattern playing out in terms of a measure move, in terms of a price target for this zone, guys. This is a very attractive chart pattern, I would say, actually having this breakout. It's really looking quite progressive and really looking quite good. What I would say in terms of a measure move here, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, and hello, it's just been completed. In terms of a percentage for Engine Coin, guys, I would say this is very interesting, just because if you are actually long, I would expect some pretty strong resistance now. You've just pumped literally 34% in the space of literally 4 days there. So I would expect some resistance. You've got a volume-weighted ATR band coming through there, and that's sat at around $2.64 there. So yeah, if I was long now in Engine Coin, I would really be expecting some resistance coming through, just because you've basically gone parabolic. You can see resistance from the volume-weighted ATR band here. You can see it here as well, and there as well. So yeah, very, very congruent zone to be looking at here. And you're coming up to say hello to it. So I would say, please be careful at this zone here. You have seen a 34% gain already. Don't be greedy. Greed is not the friend here. We're still making money at the end of the day. But what I would say here, is definite take profit points here. I mean, if we can clear this zone, if we can clear this volume weighted ATR band and the momentum is going to carry on, then yeah, amazing stuff, because when we're above the volume weighted ATR band, guys, we find a heavy level of support and we actually progress to the upside very strongly from that. So yeah, that's a scenario that we could be looking for there for Engine Coin. But for now, what I would say, don't be greedy. You've made 34%. Well done. Good stuff coming through there. But what I would say, I completely forgot what I was going to say there. But we're above all major moving averages. Let's jump down to a shorter term time frame and see if we can get some sort of gauge on what's happening here. We are above the volume weighted ATR band as well on the 4 hours, so it's not too bad there as well. But yeah, as I was saying there, I would expect a pullback coming through, because this is very, very steep, and we know what we say here on this channel about climbing Everest. When we say climbing Everest, we say about this parabolic motion, guys. We say about this parabolic motion coming through, and we basically draw a Mount Everest coming through there. Biggest mountain in the world, guys, if you didn't know. We're looking for a base camp 1. And when I say base camp 1, we're looking for consolidation, guys. If we get that consolidation, we could be looking at a bit of base camp 2. If we can get to base camp 2, amazing stuff. Then we can consolidate again, and then we could be looking at a Mount Everest peak. That is a healthy sort of scenario for the chart to basically playing out here. But what I would say, if we're going too parabolic, if we're not resting at base camp 1 at Everest there, we're going to be looking at running out of food, running out of air. We're going to crash, guys. We're going to crash. We're going to see insane pullbacks to the downside, and that's not a healthy uptrend. Trend is your friend. We ride that baby until the end. If you're crashing like crazy, it's not a healthy uptrend. So just make sure you're taking profit all the way up, guys. That's what I would say about that. And yeah, if we are going to pull back pretty strongly, I would say we definitely got congruent balance points at $2.22 there. In terms of percentages for that, we could be looking at something along the lines of around a 12% correction there. But to be honest, you've been seriously pumping like massively over the last like 4 or 5 days. Well, even the whole of October, right? You've really been having a good run up. But the last 4 or 5 days have been really, really congruent for you, and you really have seen that quite nice progression. So let's do percentage for that. Yeah, it's around 43%, guys. So really, really insane gains coming through there. In terms of the RSI, I'm not surprised at all. You're overextended. You're overbought here, so I would expect some sort of correction coming through on the RSI there. You are still trending up. Higher lows being set continuously, so it is showing very, very bullish at this point in time. But just think, guys, if people are buying these really low prices coming through there and they're up 50%, they're going to see you're going to see some sort of sell-offs coming through there. So just remember not to be greedy with your profit there. Let's jump down to the hourly time frame. I mean, it's really not going to be any sort of different there. I mean, you could have some sort of rising wedge pattern, which we could be looking at here. And that's going to be something probably along the lines of this, well, not like that. In terms of this trend line, what the hell happened there? Yeah, in terms of a trend line, it probably could be something along the lines of that. Bit of spillage to the upside there, and also to the downside here. We'll be going on this low candle body here, as you can see there. Very, very correlative point. But we know about rising wedges, guys. They tend to usually break to the downside, right? And if they are going to be breaking to the downside, this is where we're going to see a breakout to the downside, which is where we could be making that profit, where we could be making that short, guys. Going on the most recent downtrend there, we could be looking at a nice price target here. And because we're at the top of this uptrend, guys, we could be seeing quite a strong, fast pullback. So it could just be a very nice bit of profit to be accumulating there, around 8.8% there for Engine Coin, if we are going to be profiting off this nice short position pullback from this high point getting created there. But yeah, that's what I would say about Engine Coin, and that is going to be your Engine Coin update. Now, moving on, guys, let's have a little look at the chat to see what we've got coming up next. And what's Bitcoin doing? It's still flirting with the idea of breaking to the upside. Let's have to see how that goes. Likewise, we're on 30 likes, guys. Unreal. You guys have killed it. Amazing stuff there. Not a problem, Lewis. Or Louis. Can't read very well, mate. But yeah. We got Ed White in the chat there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Ed. Hope you're having a good day, man. Feels good, man. Yeah, hope you're having a good day. Happy Friday, my good sir. Yeah, let's do some more requests coming through there. Got a bit of audio coming through for Rahul Singapore. Cool name, man. Let me do a bit of audio for you. Or are you saying my audio is bad? No, I know you're talking about the coin, right? Definitely gonna run out of water on this stream, right? God, I've been going for 43 minutes already. That's pretty mad. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, we're gonna start off here on the daily, so you just have to bear with me because we'll see if we got any daily TA coming through, because that looks pretty messy, right? It's old TA. And guys, if you did want to watch these videos back, I am recording as I'm streaming here, so you can actually watch these back, right? You can go to these are going to be released on my channel. So yeah, you can basically watch these back, and so you don't have to like go through all the what's it called? All the chapters and stuff on the stream, right? That could be a bit annoying. I would be inclined to go from there, but to be honest, it's probably gonna be a bit more healthier going from here, right? This could mean a breakout scenario to the downside. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that does play out. But yeah, let's start that recording in a second. I'm here to give you your update here on audio, guys. As you can see, we're going to be starting off here on the daily. You can see, what do we got here? We've got an ascending triangle, guys. This usually means we're going to have continuation to the upside at the top of an uptrend as well. But, it looks like we're breaking to the downside. We're below our major moving averages here on the daily. And if this is going to happen, guys, it's not going to be, I wouldn't say it's going to be the biggest moves to the downside. We're probably just going to see continuation of this trend, right? And when I say continuation of this trend, it's not going to be huge just because we're going to go on the most recent downtrend. Measure move to measure move comes through something along the lines of this. Definitely not going to be like that. It's definitely logarithmic chart, right? So yeah, let me change that. We probably won't be looking at something too crazy. What I would say in terms of a measure move to the downside, we probably could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? If you just bear with me ever so slightly, we could be looking at some sort of falling wedge pattern, guys. And if that is going to break the downside, we're going to be looking at something along the lines of this, right? And that's going to be, in terms of a bounce point for audio there, probably somewhere along the lines of this. And you can see how correlative this zone actually is already, just how well it lines up here with this horizontal coming through. Mass resistance coming through, but hopefully we can find the level of support that we did find here on August the 8th. And then obviously, hopefully we can get that congruent bounce to the upside from there. If that is going to happen, it's going to be pretty good indeed. But what I would say, we do have the 200 EMA there holding us up there. Hopefully you can see the level of support that we do find on that. Sometimes we find it, sometimes we don't, but it's definitely a point to be using if we are going to be looking for that. But in terms of reclaiming this ascending triangle on the macro scale, guys, that's what we are initially going to be looking for, because we want this to go up, right? We don't want this to keep going down. So yeah, in terms of price targets for that, we do need to kind of get rid of this, invalidate this lower high coming through there, guys. And that's obviously going to be getting over all these major moving averages here. So in terms of a price target for a daily candle close, I want to see a $2.145 at least there, $2.14 there. That's ideally what we want to see. And then we could talk about the idea of getting over this major trend line from that low point coming through there, guys, that major trend line from the symmetrical triangle. If we can reclaim the symmetrical triangle and actually break this falling wedge to the upside, it's going to be a lot more progressive for us in terms of a nice long position. We could be looking at some sort of measure move around this, guys, and this is obviously speculatively speaking on how we get back into this, whether we get back into this not symmetrical triangle, this ascending triangle coming through there. If we can get into that amazing stuff there, we could be looking at a price target of around a 21% gain there, guys. And obviously we know how to, we're going to be staggering take profits all the way up. We're not just going to be going for that 29%, that 21%, that greedy percentage there. We're going to be staggering take profits all the way up, moving our stop loss to our entry as soon as we hit our first take profit, minimizing losses completely. So yeah, that's what I would say about audio here on the daily coming through. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frames to see if we can get some sort of gauge of what's happening here, because to be honest, it's not looking too bad. But what I would say, obviously, we did have this pretty manipulative dump yesterday coming through there. Obviously, we saw Bitcoin go ska all the way down, and then all the way back. I think we hit 57,800 off the top of my head there, and then all the way back up to 62,000. So that's just pure manipulation, guys. So this is obviously what we have seen here for audio, just following the trend of all the charts. Now, a lot of the other altcoins really did recover a lot quicker, right? They did actually bounce, and they did have a lot more buying momentum to the upside. But audio, to be honest, is kind of lacking here, guys. Annoyingly, we are kind of lacking here. So I probably might even expect a lower high coming through here, and then bringing us back down even further there. This is going to be a definite bounce point to be looking for around $1.93 there. And also, we're below major moving averages here on the 4-hourly as well as the daily as well. So yeah, we're definitely going to find resistance from this zone. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through there. I would expect probably another touch to this downside before any sort of more bullish momentum coming through there, guys. Volume is very, very low actually as well, so we could see us basically trickle down. So yeah, in terms of the RSI, we're pretty central, so we got room there. And to be honest, we did have a bit of a buyback. We did get to this oversold sort of scenario there, and that crash didn't even bring us to that oversold sort of sort of point there. It definitely helped, but it didn't bring us down there. But yeah, we didn't really have a buyback coming through there. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through for audio. Definitely a couple of points to be looking out for, but I would say I am pretty bearish on this right now. I would expect to be coming down a bit further there. But yeah, that's going to be your audio update there. Let me have a little look at the chat quickly. Need some help chopping up the videos? To be honest, Mr. Miles, it's actually really quite easy just because I'm literally just pressing record. And all I've got to do is put it on Premiere Pro and then add the intro and add the outro and then upload it. It's like, it doesn't take long at all. It's pretty good. But I like to do it on stream because what I was doing before, and this is probably why I got really bad throat, is because I was doing my stream for like an hour and a half, like in the morning as usual. And then I'd finish that and be like, right. And then go and record a load of altcoin videos. And it was just so strenuous on the voice. And now I'm just kind of incorporating it into one. It's a bit annoying at this point in time because... obviously, my streaming stuff didn't work this morning, and that's why I'm having to do it now. But yeah, I just thought, why not? I'll go live and do it like this, right? Yeah. 1,800 subscribers, guys. Unbelievable, really. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. You know, I looked at how long the channel's been going. It's been going 5 months, right? Been doing this for 5 months now, and I'm on 1,800 subscribers. It's really, really, really big sort of gains on the channel, guys. I do really appreciate your support continuously. I'm gonna do one more request. And then we're gonna be calling it a day, I think. Should I do Coty for Mr. Miles there? Because I've seen quite a few people talking about that. Audio is a great hodl. Think Spotify. Oh. Yes. So let me do Coty there for Mr. Miles. I think that's how you say it, right? Coty. Hello, Gains. Hello, money. Did anyone execute this position? Did anyone get into a long here? I don't know where these accents come from. Yes, do Cody. Let me jump to the daily, right? Let's start off on the daily. Because this is a very strong parallel channel. Definitely a point of reference here. Correct. Great. Good stuff. This is going to be your update on Coty, C-O-T-I coming through there. As you can see, we're going to be starting off here on the daily, guys. You can see we've got a pretty strong uptrend, pretty strong parallel channel to the upside here. Really quite good. What I would say is the resistance that we are finding along this zone is quite strong, right? It is quite strong, and as you can see, the May crash coming through there. But the May crash was actually held up by the level of support on the lower side of this channel. So it does show, even if we're having insane crypto corrections coming through there, that this has actually got a very, very strong point to basically bounce off, which is really, really good, actually. Because if we do see any sort of crash coming through, we know the prices are really probably not going to drop any lower than they did before. We've got the volume weighted ATR band to catch it as well. And that is on the way up to where we are now. Pretty good stuff indeed. What I would say, all-time highs is going to be around that 66 cents there. To be honest, we've seen pretty good progression recently coming through. And what I would say is looking pretty bullish because it's not just huge pumps to the upside, smashing through all-time highs. It's actually huge pumps to the upsides and then retracements and consolidation, which is healthy. It's really, really healthy for a very nice uptrend and a chart looking like this. It's actually looking very, very good. And what I would say here, guys, probably jumping down to the smaller term time frame for this. We do have, as you can see, a very nice falling wedge chart pattern. We were talking about this the other day, basically saying potential for a lovely breakout scenario coming through here. Very nice indeed. And this is just it's a very good example here of executing a long position and then having your take profits staggered, right? Staggering take profits. As you can see, we do have these prices on the side there, 55 cents, 57 cents, 59 cents, and 60 cents there as take profit points. But you can see, we entered the position around this zone here. We hit our first take profit at 55 cents there. First take profit at 55 cents. And then what do? We take our stop loss. We move our stop loss to our entry. The reason why we do that is because of exactly what has happened here. This reversal coming through, banging us back down to our entry point. If we hadn't have taken profit all the way up twice here at these two zones, these two very correlative reversal zones, we would have come down and we would have actually got stopped out, guys, and it would have been a negative trade. But because we've seen this come through, we've seen the two take profits get hit, stop loss at entry, bang, hello, money. It's a successful trade. Now, we are seeing the same scenario play out yet again here. Very nice long position here coming through for Coty. You would have entered around the same sort of area, around this 54 cents there, and then you get it staggering your take profits all the way up, yet again, planning for any sort of reversals. Because you've already hit one take profit, your stop loss is now back at your entry point. Amazing stuff there. But as you can see, sometimes it does keep running, and you're going to see a completion of the measure move. The completion of the measure move is potentially going to be bringing the price. I think we've already actually completed it. Yeah, we have completed it at 59 cents there. And in terms of percentages there, guys, it's around a 12% gain there. Really, really quite good there. Very, very nice trade. So well done to anyone who did get involved with that. And it's just a very nice example of a gridding your take profit coming through there. Now, in terms of, let's get rid of these for now, because that position is is finished. I was going to start talking French then. It is finished there. So yeah, it's very, very nice to see a nice long position basically get executed like that. Let's jump down to the hourly, because we are seeing quite a few pumps to the upside right now. And yeah, it's not looking too bad. Not looking too... I would say we could have had some sort of head and shoulders sort of scenario coming through here, but to be honest, we haven't really seen a congruent bounce off this trend line here. So yeah, that's not a valid chart pattern. What I would say is we are, as you can see, volume weighted ATR band along this zone. On the hourly, guys, very, very crucial point here. You can see the Viva resistance that we have found multiple times here. That is that's 4 times that we've tested this now. Hopefully, if we can get above it, we can break, guys. And we know if we can break above this volume weighted ATR band, we know the progression. We know the progression that we can get here. Let's see if we can find some examples quickly. We know the progression we can get here. It basically signifies a very strong uptrend, guys. A very strong uptrend, which could be money, positions coming through that. As you can see, if we break this volume weighted ATR band, very nice progression to the upside. Really, really good stuff. So yeah, hopefully we can get over that in terms of the live price now. That's what I would be looking for in terms of a target point there. In terms of a price for that, I would say around 59 cents there. Now, if we jump back to the daily ever so quickly, because as I said, we do have that massive, massive rising parallel channel there, guys. And we have just set all-time highs, and we're having a nice healthy retracement. If we are looking for a nice trend price prediction for the future there, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, guys. Obviously, speculatively speaking on where we're going to be breaking this parallel channel to the upside here, but there's definitely going to be a breakout scenario coming through here. As you can see, we have broke this before. Very nice profit made. Now let's look again at this measure move here. Obviously, speculatively speaking again, guys, let's look at where we could actually see some sort of profit coming through. It's going to be around a 65% gain, guys, and that's I need to stop saying guys, right? And that's 65% gain, and that is without leverage, guys. That's a spot trade, okay? So yeah, just keep that in your back pocket for the future and see if we can break that around at 88. It's going to be in the future, guys. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to be probably at the start of the year or something like that if we are going to have continuation here of the uptrend setting new all-time highs coming through. But yeah, that is going to be your Coty update. But yeah, I think that's going to be it from me today, guys. Pretty tired. 2 streams coming through. But yeah, I do appreciate you stopping by and watching, well, tuning into the streams, right? Do appreciate it. If these are for videos later, do Ethereum if you haven't. It broke all-time high about 12 hours ago, so people are keeping an eye on it. Yes, sir, that is very true. Probably not going to do Ethereum. Pretty tired, man. But definitely something to look at. I think we're how are we doing on BNB's doing insanely well. That's very good. Very, very good for BNB, what I would say there. Amazing stuff. Did we hit take profit on Ethereum? Because we were actually short on Ethereum on the... We were short here on the... Where are we? The premium scout package, right? We were short on Ethereum there. We might have been stopped out there unless... Let me just check this quickly. Bear with me. No, so we didn't hit our take profit on Ethereum. That's a bit annoying. But that's the first losing trade in like, what, 2 days, right? Yeah, not so bad. I guess, yeah, stop loss hit, I guess. Oh, no, not quite. Yeah, not quite stop loss hit, because the stop loss is going to be just above this wick here, because as you can see, the congruent, the reversal from this wick point here. So yeah, I would say we might reverse from here, guys, but it's looking pretty progressive to the upside, right? So just get stopped out on stream, yeah. Amazing stuff there. But yeah, looking at the other trades for the premium scout package, as you can see, guys, we did actually hit a first take profit coming through for waves coming through there. Pretty good as well. Lovely 2% we made today, and still in that waves position, I do believe. Yeah, still in that waves position, looking for this gain to the upside there. So if we can get that, it's going to be pretty insane, right? It's actually going to be pretty insane. You can see the percentages are a lot bigger here, guys, because we have upped it to the 3 hour, and we do have new trading strategies coming through as well. So yeah, looking pretty progressive, I would say, on the groups. BNB is really banging it, guys. BNB is up at $509 now. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. And also Ethereum is really running up, really running up as well there. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through there. We've also got a trade for Tron on at the moment. Is that, yeah, that's gone from my my trading screen. So yeah, let's have a look at that, see what's happened with that one. Because it did look like, what were we looking at there? Tron short, amazing. Amazing stuff going through. I think it might be on the hourly chart actually. It's really tedious doing this on stream, right? Look at the prices. Uh, 609. Yeah, no, probably stop out for that as well. Gutting two trades out of what I think we've done 6 today. Successful. So yeah, not too bad, guys. Not too bad, but hey, it is what it is. Just have to move on. Obviously, the indicator is 75% profitable, right? So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. I've heard Decentraland is going nuts as well, so I might do a video on that soon. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. And if you did want to look at those altcoin videos again, they're going to be released later on, so don't sweat it. But yeah, have a good Friday, have a good weekend, and I will see you back on Monday. Have a good Halloween as well. I know I'm dressing up, hence the Viking beard. I'm going as a Viking or something, so yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, BNB is really banging it, guys. We're at $510 now, waiting for we've been waiting for this gain for quite a while, so yeah, it's quite nice to see. Ultra package members doing very well. And also we're getting caught another breakout from that zone as well, guys. This could be big, guys. This could be huge. If we're looking at another breakout, guys, we could be looking at BNB coming all the way up to $589 there, and that's gonna be crazy. So yeah, hopefully we're seeing a nice run up for BNB there. Run on your own, just smash it to the moon, because we'll make so much cold hard cash. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Oh, yeah. Also, if you did want to start your free trial on the Premium Scout package, we've got a 3-day free trial on it. If you want to go check it out, it is on the website. Link in the description. But yeah, peace out and goodbye from me.
Keeping it juicy.